Hi,
Yoo-hoo!
everybody. Yay, excited. Welcome to this call to make some things clear because there's a little bit of confusion there. Welcome, Masha.
Welcome.
Welcome, Julia, our wonderful translator. And welcome, I can't pronounce it. Can you help me, Masha?
It's Tatiana. I don't know why she
Hi,
your
Tatiana.
name.
Привет, Tatiana. Talk about today, Masha.
I was asking you to talk more about the difference between photo facilitation and photo sessions, because
Yes,
we invite in different types of these sessions with you,
yes,
and maybe it's not clear about this difference of
yeah,
these parts.
yes,
And we have some invites for
yeah,
August because
yeah.
maybe it will
Mm-hmm.
be the last month for this period of your being in Russian.
Yeah,
So we want to talk more about this difference between photo facilitation and photo sessions, and
yeah.
to talk more about how photos, how pictures
Breaking up a
are.
little bit, Masha. You're breaking up.
Hmm?
You're breaking up sometimes. So it comes in
Julia, do
pieces.
you hear me? Make like this. Julius, hear me. Maybe it's your
For
Wi-Fi.
Julia, so it's my internet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm getting off the Wi-Fi on my
Mm-hmm.
phone. There, I've taken off Wi-Fi off my phone. So maybe, hopefully,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
let's go. And if I chop, let me know.
yeah. So we want to talk about more about photo facilitation and photo sessions, and to talk more about how photos invite more people for our businesses, invite more money, and what else
Yes.
possible. Yeah, to talk more
Exactly.
about this connection
Yeah.
and how we
So
can translate our being in these photos.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that there's a lot of confusion with people like, oh, there's photo facilitations and now there's photo sessions and the price is so different. And why is there? Let's go with that. So I've actually prepared some things. I'm going to share my screen in a minute. I mean, my desktop in a minute to show some example pictures of photo sessions and photo facilitations. Now, the photo facilitation started a few years ago, and I'm the only one doing them in the world. There's people doing similar things, but not quite. I I work with light. I'm a specialist in the world of that, so I'm not boasting, but and I know what light is, I know how it functions, and a lot of photographers don't actually see that. Light is basically made of photons. That's where the word photography comes. And the photons are basically present in everything, in our bodies, in this bottle, in the air, everywhere. And it's little particles that are keeping all the molecules together. And they have this capacity of changing shape depending on the energy that we project at them. So basically, with the photo facilitations, we're interacting directly with the photons in order to change different areas of our lives. So it's really it's actually a facilitation to create something that the person in front of the camera, in this case, desires to change in their lives. So it's not that I go there and change people's lives because I decide to. No, they have to choose. They make demands, they make requests, and then I just facilitate, and the camera facilitates, the light facilitates. And we've seen
Andrea,
examples.
can you talk more about what is facilitation, because
Yes.
maybe not a lot of people know this word.
Yes, exactly. Facilitation is almost like coaching. The word to facilitate means actually to make easier. Okay. And it comes from Latin, so it means easier. So my job as a facilitator, it's some sort of coach if you want, but not quite. It goes several layers deeper than that because it works a lot with energy. And basically, I contribute to create more ease and around that the person wants to change in their lives. But the difference between a coach and a facilitator is that a coach will tell you, do this, do that, because if you put A plus B, then you get C. I don't do that. I ask questions that make the person actually lower their barriers and actually look at what is actually stopping them from creating that in their life. Easier for them to actually make a choice. I don't tell them to make a choice. I don't force them to make a choice, which is what a coach does. I make it easier for them to open their own doors into creating something for their whole lives, probably. So that's what a photo facilitation is. And what I see is that it's created so much for so many people, including you ladies on this call, Masha and Yulya. And in a minute, or both of you as well. And actually there is a
Andrea, we lost you. We're waiting when Andrea will come back for us. Barriers down, barriers down.
there. Okay,
Yeah.
am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, I was just trying to share the screen. Here, can you see it now?
Yeah. Now we
These
have new people who join us. Now we are talking about the difference between photo sessions and photo facilitation.
Yes. So these pictures are examples of photo facilitations. And for you that just joined, I really recommend you watch the beginning of this call, because we actually go into the explanation facilitation is and what a facilitation in general is. So please watch the beginning of this call, just a couple of minutes before you join now, actually. So it's not a long time that you missed. So these are from Photo Facilitations. And let me just go here. And here we can clearly see that the picture to the left is before, and you see the energy, and you perceive the energy of change in the picture on the right. And that is so clear. And we can actually see this clarity in every photo facilitation if we take the very first picture of the session, and as we progress, we see the change. And that's one of the gifts of photography, is that, and the way that photography people is that you can't deny it, that there is a change, because you actually see it. And this is a contribution of one of the contributions of photography, that it clearly shows how on the picture on the left there are some barriers, intensity, and not really relaxed, whereas the is completely being herself, having fun, having joy, and also perceiving during the session. So she's actually all these limitations that were stopping her. And let's go down just to show more examples of the photo facilitations here. And it's more pictures that, and I mean, here we see Dasha Burova, for instance. She's had so many sessions with me, photo facilitation, because she knows that every session of photo facilitation is a piece of that person's life, and our energy, our being changes every single day. And every time she comes to me for a photo facilitation, she has particular questions in mind that are related to her life in general and in the specific moment in time. So it's through those questions that every photo facilitation changes, and is very, very personal. And here you perceive how Dasha is actually, being more she's very relaxed. Here she's, having fun and joy, and also very relaxed, and not caring what she looks like. She's just being herself and actually embracing herself, her being, and her body. So it's an inclusion of the being and the body into actually creating this life together, which is what we're supposed to do, to be. It's what we are when we're little children. We don't go into all this crap of like, oh, you should look this way, you should look that way, and you should compare to everybody else, because comparing yourself to everybody else just makes you a lot smaller, basically. So let's look at some more examples here. And here she was actually see her tears coming down, and it's not tears of sadness. Tears are a release of tension. So here it's in the middle of a process, and it is a process, the photo facilitation, that sometimes can actually be quite intense. Go of parts of you that you thought were so solid you could never change them, like chains that keep you wrapped. And as soon as you let go of these chains that you actually created during your life without just accepting it as normal, when you let go of those changes, it's just like a release and more space. And that's when sometimes the tears, freedom and space and joy and gratitude. So it's a process that sometimes can be intense, but the results are always desires. Oh, a wonderful translation. Yes.
And the interesting thing
Yeah.
that you can see at these photos, it's not a models. Maybe if you first time watching this video and meet Andrea as a photographer, you think, oh, okay, he's a fashion photographer and he makes a lot of pictures with the models. These pictures that we are looking now, it's not making with models. It's just a people, a person, a reality, their being, how they are. And
exactly.
It's amazing, beautiful.
Yeah, it's people, it's not models. Thank you for that, Masha. And also, I mean, here we see our wonderful translator, Yulya, for her session. And I love it. I mean, look at this picture. It's just about this, about it says that my internet connection is unstable. Julia, would you like to say a few words? Otherwise, we just move on, and maybe Masha will. It's up to you.
Julia can't talk with you because she's translating.
She's translating, exactly. Okay. Masha, would you like to say something about?
I had a photo facilitation with you. This is my photos, and maybe now I'm not looking like this because every session that you have with Andrea, and all the time that I work with Andrea, I'm taking these sessions, and this photo facilitation was, I think, more than 1 year ago.
Yes.
And my body is changing after this. My being is changing because I'm going to be more and more myself. And after the photo facilitation, I was trying to be myself and watching which of the styles, which of the spheres will show me. And now I see that I can take everything. I can be everything. At first, I can be myself, and now I'm.
Masha, I lost you. Sorry, I lost you. But carry on. I know what more or less I get the energy.
I'm talking with you about this all the time.
Yes, exactly. So I know. So carry on.
Yeah, and it's about the way when you start to be yourself and you stop judging yourself on the photos. I have a lot of photos after this session, and of course, sometimes I'm judging myself there, but it was different. And
Yes.
I have tools that I can use that you give me on my session. And with these tools, I can give more gratitude for this photo, not judging them, but see what I really being, what is my really being.
Yeah.
And it's not only photos that like professional, it's like photo from your camera to make more reels. And I said when we had last call, I said about that I'm not going 1 year ago, I'm not going on this call, the call like this, because I will think how I will look like, and maybe they don't see my changes on my face and something like this, and how I will speak English, and a lot of interesting points of view.
Yes.
And now I'm more open at this. I really can go to every stage and be in there to talk with people, to show myself, and it's amazing. It's really amazing. And how I was talking about this. I want to use photo facilitation to see, like, photo facilitations. It's like machine for the future. You can see your possibilities in the future, and just you see your way.
Yeah.
And it's not only one way. You can be everything. You just
Exactly.
receive energy that you can be in the future. And I think now
For that.
I'm in the
Yeah.
future that I saw on my photo facilitation. So I need one more to see another.
Getting it very soon.
Yeah, yeah. That's
And
amazing.
yeah, thank you for this because it really, I see the change not just in you, but in everybody that takes these sessions. And like you said, it's not pictures that we do in order to make you look like a model or making you look a certain way of how people have decided, but it's actually bringing out how you want to be. And here's somebody else that has had many photo facilitations with me.
Yeah, but I would like to talk not about myself. I would like to talk about Zhenya. Because Zhenya was a VIP our course of Kundalini Yoga. And I see the connection is not stable. And before all this experience, with she was high world like crazy. Her social media was like private, and she didn't show herself to the world. But she wanted to open a yoga studio in Tajikistan, which obviously leads to be able to show yourself. And this photo facilitation changed her completely. For her, it was very uncomfortable being in front of the camera. Strong light. It was in Bali and it was night, but light was very powerful, and she couldn't not see. Opened a studio. Yay!
Yeah.
First studio of yoga in Tajikistan.
Yeah.
And I saw
Change
a lot
life.
of her, like, she's really communicate now in her social media.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
she's everywhere. She's doing reels, she's doing everything with her own face. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
I will say something. Yulya is amazing. We all know Yulya, and she's wonderful. She's full of energy and joy. And this photo facilitation was very playful. And the events that Yulya chose in her life after that were beyond. She became a queen of beauty in one of the became a model.
Yeah.
So we say people on the photos are not models, but they can become a model after
Yes.
that.
It's true. True
Because
story.
they see their own beauty.
Yeah.
Photos, I don't know.
Yes, there's more pictures, not many, but
Natasha.
Natasha.
Natasha to Moscow, and I think it was also comfortable, but she discovered such playfulness in her during the session, and she was enjoying it like amazing.
Yeah, I can find some more pictures if you want.
Yeah, if it's not take time.
Vera is here. Maybe you can
Vera,
find pictures
Yes.
of Vera, and she talked about her experience on photo facilitation.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Good
Hi,
morning.
Vera. And, because I have them here actually.
you can talk and Andrea will look for pictures.
Yes, here is before and after actually. If it's okay with you, Vera.
Yeah, totally, sure.
Okay, fantastic. So here we go. Let me share the screen.
People after photo facilitation. Yeah, show all of the pictures.
Here we go. Okay, so here's
That's after.
this is after, and let's look at the before. Okay, so perceive the energy here. She's beautiful because but try and perceive. I don't know. Maybe Vera wants to talk about it. You want to
Yeah,
talk about it?
yeah,
That would be great.
That was the first part of the photo facilitation, and I felt like I shouldn't be open for the very first second. And I was like trying to take my time, and I was the whole discussion, the whole dialogue behind it, it was about blooming, and the whole my life is about blooming right now. Blooming, I mean like a flower. So a flower cannot be open from the very first second, and I wanted to enjoy this moment. And I was like in those energies when I was shy, when I just came because it was new atmosphere, new place for me, and I didn't have any expectations except just oh, what's next? What should I do? How to behave? What to wear? And so on. And you may see here I'm open, but I'm shy here, right? So
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
a
I feel like
flower,
like a blooming
starting
flower. Yes, exactly.
yeah.
Sure.
And the second picture, we may see that flower flower is almost not in the middle, maybe, but it's close to the middle of this open, how it's a part of the flower. I don't know the stages of
Yeah.
it. So yes, I can feel
What
it.
I perceive here is more lightness and more power at the same time, and more potency.
of energy.
Yes, this is
You
such a
coming,
magic.
Mother? Okay. So that's what I perceive. Do you want to add something more?
I may say that I didn't have a lot of makeup on me, but here we see that I didn't need it at all.
Yeah.
It seems like I have it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And my pictures from the photo facilitation, I very rarely retouch them. In fact, my pictures in general, because I work with light, but also, especially for the photo facilitations, is that what I'm trying to do is to invite people in front of the camera to actually be more of themselves and stop judging themselves. It's really this thing of removing judgment from our lives. In one way or the other. I need to put the plug back in properly because otherwise my computer's going to
And the
die.
interesting thing that maybe when you choose something big,
Yeah.
something session that like have a big price,
Yeah.
you think that you should be like model, and the photos will be to show only your pluses and something like this, but it's not about this. It's always not about to show you like a needle.
Yeah,
It's
for me, yeah, I would like to add. First time in my life, I saw pictures done by Andrea of people that I know, like Dasha Burova was one of them, one of the first ones. I was like, wow, this is how I see. This is how we see these people, because we perceive not only their working side of the face, we see all of them and we see their energy. And in those photos, I saw them and I was like, okay, I wonder how people see me. Because in all the pictures, we are trying to look some special way and we put this special makeup for the shooting. But for me, it was such an invitation to see myself sees me. And I got it from the first session, and in all the pictures I see that. And it's because of light, a huge contribution of light, because in this like volume of light, and on these photos we have this volume. On these photos we have light, and we see the whole face. Like I cannot explain it, but it's like 4 or 5 dimensional image. Is very alive, and this is very different. And some photo facilitations Andrea is doing in studios, some photo facilitation we are doing here, like you saw Yulya's photos were done at our home. And it doesn't matter where you decide to make a photo facilitation. Hotel, if you like the hotel, if it contributes to you, it can be in the studio, it can be at home. It doesn't matter, because you are everywhere.
Yes,
I
thank you.
also would like to
Yes.
yes, thank you. Right after the photo facilitation, I've been to the trip, to the expedition, and this experience also changed my perception of taking photos. So when I was taking photos of other people, I was like looking at them. Wow, they're like they are. Yes. And when someone was taking pictures of me, I mentioned that I've lost that judgment which I had before. Like, I'm not so good here. I am like, I don't know, some different things. And it also changes after that. So the experience of receiving the pictures and taking the pictures.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. And the thing is, it's really both what you, Vera, and my wonderful Yulya said, is that when I see, first of all, the being and then the body. And when I see the being, what I mean with that is that I see the beauty of everybody, where I perceive where they're limiting themselves. I perceive their judgments. This is how you stop yourself. No. I ask questions from the person in front of the camera's questions in order to more ease. And what I've seen with Yulya is that the change in between photo facilitations is just incredible. It's just big and big and big and big. And everybody that is choosing these sessions. And it's really a thing of change that is not this society judges as being correct, as being perfect. And like what Yulya said, we can take these pictures anywhere. It's not really about the pictures. The pictures are an added bonus. The pictures are a contribution. Like I was saying in the beginning, they're a contribution to create more ease in your life with what you're asking for. And the is getting you out of your self-judgment on different areas of your life.
And between photo facilitation and photo session.
Thank you for that one. So we've explained photo facilitation, and a photo session is being a facilitator. And if you just jumped on, I explained the difference between a facilitator and a coach in the beginning of this call, so I strongly recommend watching that to just hear this difference. But during a photo session, I'm not doing that part. I'm not here.
And it's shorter.
It's shorter, yes. A photo facilitation is 3 hours, and sometimes longer. Photo session is, how long is it? 1 hour.
I don't know.
Yes,
1 hour.
it's about an hour.
We have different types of photo sessions. We have
Yes.
1 hour for everybody who
Yeah.
choose it, and we have a special invitation for the people who is on Julia's course. It's
Yes.
30 minutes.
For the yoga course. And and those are a lot cheaper, they're shorter. You still get, both in the photo sessions and photo facilitations, you get all the pictures that I shoot. Although in the photo facilitation, I will give you all the pictures entirely, because even the ones that you judge are there to contribute to you also in the future. Like Masha said, it's a machine for the future in some. This is where it comes in, is that you look at the pictures that you've been judging and look at them again, and you see how this dissipating time, and it's a process basically, and it carries on. Like Masha said, she would like another session now. Yulya she's the person that has done with me. Basically you being in front of my camera as a model. So I'm not there to remove these layers of judgment. I'm there to give you pictures very, very close to what I do when I'm working with professional models. Here with sharing my screen with one that I did not long ago. Here we go.
Andrea, you was jumping a little bit, so let's make it clear. We have photo facilitation as a private session for the person. It's not 3 hours, it's 1.5 or 2 hours, and it costs like 120 euros, and we will put it in rubber in
1,200.
1,200 euros. Yes, and we have another session. It's a photo session where you have 1 hour with Andrea, like not to without facilitation, but with making more beautiful photos. And it's a session of it's a photo session. It's 1 hour, and it costs 300 euros. Yes.
So it's 30,000. It's 30,000 rubles, which is 300 euros.
Yes.
Yes.
And we have a special price for the girls who study in Julia's Kundalini yoga course. They know their prices. It's a special price.
They have different format of shooting. It will be a photo day where we gather several people, and they have slots in half an hour, and they do their yoga poses, and they get pictures, especially for their yoga business.
Yes.
Yeah. And can we talk about this later too?
We'll talk about how they contribute to the business in different ways. And what we're looking at photo sessions. So these are not from a photo facilitation. And we already see from the first picture how it's a fashion picture. It's a curated fashion picture. Even if there was no stylist, and you can choose to have a stylist if you want, but Daria here styled herself. She brought her own clothes. She has very little makeup as well. She took care of those things, but we can also offer you as artist and hair and makeup artist, if you want. But they're done in a studio. As you see, it's like a fashion picture from a magazine or advertising. And I always deliver in both sessions black and white and color of some of them. And we can see how it's really pictures like a model. There is a big difference. And of course, you see the beauty of you both in the photo sessions and photo facilitations, but here is more how I work professionally. So this is like a commercial for cosmetics or for hair or whatever. Okay, so perceive the energy of this, and it's really pictures that there is no facilitation. She is actually being a model. And I kind of coach her, in this case suggest certain poses, and then I work exactly as I do with Naomi Campbell, Linda Evangelista, and whichever models I've been working with in my life.
Oh, she was probably facilitating herself because she's a facilitator.
Yes, exactly.
But sometimes also facilitators need a facilitator. But here she came to make fashion pictures.
Exactly.
Andrea, can you talk more how to choose between photo facilitation and photo session. What people should know when they choose. I want photo facilitation or photo sessions. What's
Yes.
the difference of the choice?
The difference of choice is basically if you're coming to me to have pictures where you look like a model, where you look like, if you want social media would consider it right and correct, then you choose a photo session. If you would like to change some areas of your life, if you would like me and the photography and lights to contribute to change in your life, to creating something bigger in your life that you feel is limiting you, then you choose a photo facilitation.
And I would add that, yes, if you of the big change in your life that you're asking for, definitely it's for photo facilitation process. And if you judge yourself a lot on photos on social media, how you look like for your business, you choose photo facilitation. But if you already have confidence, and if you already I would say if photo shootings are part of your life already and you feel confident and you have no problems with how you look on the photos, that's photo shooting. And also it's the difference of the price. Well, Andrea is always Andrea. He cannot stop being himself, and he is what he is in photo facilitation and photo shooting. Just he maybe speaks less in photo shooting and give directions of how you should stand, where you should stand. It's a little bit different in the process, but he is still he, and the light is his superpower, and he uses of the sessions. So I would say if you have a question of money, of course photo shooting is a great offer because it's much cheaper, and yes, it's different, but it's amazing also, just it's different.
Yes, and I would also say that, like Yulya said, if you are already maybe doing selfies or using social media a lot and you have this confidence of how you want to look in pictures, how you should look like in pictures or whatever, photo session, perfect. Or if you have, like Yulya said, if you have a money problem that you can't choose a photo facilitation, then please tell me so that I deliver also all the pictures. And I can give a little tip, but it's no, actually no, because then you'll go into judgment.
Because
so I don't recommend.
Andrea is also very good at giving a lot, and I'm usually the one who stops him from not giving. He would provide all the facilitation, but it's different format, and
It's
you
a different
have to
process.
be aware of it. If you want facilitation with the camera, with the light, go to photo facilitation. It's a huge change. It's nice, it's professional, and it's affordable.
Yes, and I would actually, if you are not very confident, if you're judging the crap out of you, photo facilitation first and then going for a photo session. You will get because if you are not very confident and choose, and I mean not confident at all, actually I don't mean confidence because I help you. I've been working with professional models that are just in the beginning of their career, so they're not confident at all. But I create this ease for them. They actually look like professional models that have been working for years. So I have this capacity of doing that with you, even if you're not confident. But affordable way of actually having good pictures, put it that way. More of this confidence that professional models have, then a photo facilitation would actually help you do that. So I hope that explained the difference between the two sessions, or three rather, because yoga photo sessions. And how do these sessions contribute with money? Well, first of all, because both photo sessions and photo facilitations.
Do you have a photo session for couples?
Yes, I do. Photo session for couples you're asking for. If it's a photo facilitation for couples,
Just photo session.
photo session for couples, yes, I do. And the price is, if it's a real couple, because I don't want two friends coming together and getting it for half price, that does not work for me, because that come with your sweet partner, absolutely, and the price is the same. Do sessions for couples, and yes, I've done a lot in my life, and it's fun. It's always photo facilitations for couples, and like for one, but it's not like for two people. It's somewhere in the middle, because it's a facilitation for both, and it actually takes a longer time, because I have to facilitate you. It's up to you if you want a facilitation together, or if you want two short ones, your partner, and then one together. I've done, both variations before, and they contribute a lot. So thank you for that question, Vera. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I was going in the common photo session and photo facilitation contribute to your life, to your money and business, because you are some of these pictures, and a lot of the time, most of these pictures, for your social media, for your business, for your flyers, for your website. So you actually are curating your appearance on social media for your business. So that's one way. The other way that photo facilitations especially create for your business, that not only you get those pictures for social media, but you actually, and you're open more to receiving more joy, more sex, more freedom, more of whatever you're asking for, and that always includes money and business. Two different layers of contributing to money. And if you want to be facilitated because you have certain judgments about money and about business, like Yulya was saying before, of what we created in Bali, that really created a big business with the new yoga studio, and she actually chose to change her life with bigger business that she was actually dreaming of, and didn't want to believe that it was actually tangible and possible. So I think
I want to add something.
Yes, please.
About effect and how photos contribute to your businesses. As you know, I'm a person who organizes a lot of classes, meetings, and yoga classes, and another another types of events. And all the time, when we choose photos for announced or for social media, it's always work with people. You always ask what photos will contribute more, what will create more for your business, and you can choose, and people will see the energy of this class from your photos. Now we are living in the world of taking pictures and making announce of events. And if you want to invite more people on your meetings, on your classes, on your events, it's always work with the photos. You can talk with people from the text, it works too, but photos can talk with them more than all the texts.
That is true.
They see it, and they look and perceive the energy, and they don't know what will be on the classes. I all the time I heard from the people who come to some events, I don't know what will be here. I just perceive that I should be here, and this is what photos make too.
Yeah. It's true. And another thing that I would like to add, thank you for that, Masha, is that in the photo facilitations, I also give you some tips of how to actually choose the pictures. And also how to choose the pictures, not by judgment, but by actually listening to the pictures, like Masha said, and following the energy of what will create more for that specific use, for that particular class or event that you're creating, or that promotion or that launch that you're creating. So the pictures will contribute with that, and I'll show you how you can do it in a photo session.
On a photo facilitation or photo sessions, not here. Please.
Sessions, I will not go through that because I will let you choose what you decide is the best picture, but I will not show you the process, because the photo session is created for you to create these beautiful pictures according to this reality that you hope at all. And if you will judge some, but you know, the big part of these pictures delivered are very beautiful, much congruent with what you have decided your business sense. Cool. Do we have any other questions? Or yes, and I wanted to add one more thing to Vera's question about couples. And because a lady brought this up, what I'm just about to say, she said, yes, I like the pictures of photo facilitations and photo sessions, but how about adding something more spicy, more erotic with... And I was like, well, if you choose to do that, I also have those sessions. I have not advertised them a lot, but because there hasn't been demand, but I do a thing called very private photo sessions, which is something else. If you're curious about this, ask Masha. And Vera is asking...
And if you watch this video and don't understand the difference, still don't understand the difference, or you really perceive that you want to have some session, some photo session or photo facilitation with Andrea, just text me, call me, and we will find the best way for you and the best session for you.
Yes.
And it's important to say that for now, maybe it will change, but for now, Andrea stays in Russia until end of August. So all these possibilities are available till the end of August. And if you are somewhere in another city, we can discuss it also. But till the end of August only. Please contact Masha.
Yes. And that makes me very sad because I love Russia and I want to just be able to stay here as long as I want. But I'm trying to prolong my visa, but I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. I'm running out of time. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. It's just making me like freak out. So
if somebody knows how to prolong visa, please
let us know.
Let us know.
It is possible, but now I am not allowed to stay in Russia after the 29th of August, which is the day after my birthday. So happy fucking birthday to me.
And you are all...
Yes, you are. Yes, you're all invited to my birthday party. And yeah.
We have another question about photos with the children.
Yes, it's possible. And I've done that before. And children are absolutely. Bring your kids. Dogs, cats.
Uliana had a shooting with with everybody, like the whole family.
Yes, exactly. And it was brilliant.
It was amazing.
Also, Tatiana says it can be interesting for... yes, totally.
But they are poor, they cannot afford it.
No, they're too poor, they can't afford it.
People don't have money, so... Have you noticed about specific Russian woman has, what power do they have?
I've seen that in every single Russian woman, and with Yulya we tried actually to do a course about this called the Diva Club, but very funny how nobody registered for that, because there's still a lot of Russian women that either think I'm a diva anyway, I don't need this because I'm super powerful and potent or whatever, or they go like, yes, I'm powerful. Everybody else is more powerful than me, and I still need something more, and I know all about being a diva, and I'm not that. Yeah, right. As I said in the
Only Andrea know about the power of Russian women.
I really know, and I know how to unveil and unleash this power, and I know how to unwrap this, especially Russian women have. I've never seen so much beauty, power, and potency as in Russian women.
And do we like to hide the power? Yes, we do.
You love it.
We love it.
You love it.
Because we are Russian women, we want to be soft and like men to solve everything for us.
Yeah,
And
because
it's also our
yes, it's part of your power that is actually chaining you up, is disabling you a life and living and more money, way more money than your partner, your male partner. So yeah, you're giving all your power away to your man. Nice. So what I would like to invite you to is, yes, a man, because that's a contribution. Yulya is empowering me more to be more of a man every day. Yes, but please don't give your power away, and
stop yourself.
don't stop yourself. And these sessions are here for that. And the club was here just for women. So if you choose it again, please let Masha know, and we'll open the doors to that club again.
I think we're done.
Yes, I think we're done for today. And yes, boyfriends are allowed.
I'm happy to see everyone. Yes, thank you very for joining. Thank you everybody for joining. It was a nice conversation. And I think showing the photos, actually, they are talking for themselves. So it was amazing also.
Yes. Спасибо, spasiba, Yulia and Vera, Masha, my love, mwah. And everybody that is here, everybody that is watching in the future. Спасибо большое. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this is trendy.
This is true.
Bye-bye.
Bye.